The message came without warning. Every screen on Earth turned black for 1 second, and then the same words appeared everywhere, in every language, spoken by a calm, cold voice. You have 30 seconds to surrender. Do not resist. People froze. Planes shook in the sky. Cars stopped in the streets. Soldiers stared at their radios. Children looked at their parents, confused and scared. No one knew who the aliens were or where they came from, but everyone could see the ships above the clouds. They were huge, dark, and silent, like shadows that did not belong to the sky. 30 seconds is a very short time. There was no chance for meetings, no time for arguments between countries, no long speeches. Fear spread faster than sound. Many people believed this was the end of the world. Some prayed, some cried, some shouted in anger. Some governments tried to send messages back, asking for more time, asking for peace, asking for answers. There was no reply. At second 20, alarms began to scream in military bases around the world. Satellites showed that the alien ships were moving into attack positions. Their weapons glowed with a strange light that humans had never seen before. Scientists watching the data knew one thing for sure: Earth could not win a normal war against them. At second 15, a small group of people inside an old space defense station made a choice that would change history. The station was not famous, it was not powerful. It held one experimental human ship, built for speed and strength, not comfort. It was never meant for battle, it was meant to test deep space travel. It had no big weapons, no shields strong enough to stop alien fire. But it had one thing the aliens did not expect: a human pilot willing to die. The pilot's name was Elias Carter. He was not a hero from stories. He was a quiet man who liked fixing machines and watching the stars at night. He had lost his sister years ago in a disaster that the world quickly forgot. Since then, Elias believed that some things were worth more than his own life. At second 10, Elias did not wait for permission. He did not give a speech. He simply started the engines. The ship shook as power rushed through it. Warning lights flashed everywhere. People shouted at him to stop. They told him it was useless. They told him surrender was the only choice. Elias answered softly, "If we surrender now, we will never be free again." At second 5, the human ship launched. It cut through the sky like a burning arrow. Cameras around the world caught the moment. Billions of people watched in silence as one small human ship raced toward the largest alien vessel, the one floating directly above the ocean. The aliens noticed the ship immediately. Their systems reacted fast. They sent a final message. "This action will result in total destruction," the voice said. Elias did not reply. At second 0, the 30 seconds ended. Instead of surrender, humanity sent impact. The human ship did not fire weapons. It did not try to escape. It pushed its engines beyond their limits and crashed straight into the heart of the alien vessel. The collision was brighter than the sun. A wave of light spread across the sky. For a moment, the world thought everything was gone. But when the light faded, something impossible appeared. The alien ship was breaking apart. Pieces of it fell into the ocean like burning stars. The other alien ships stopped moving. Their weapons powered down. The sky grew quiet again. People could not believe what they were seeing. One human ship, one human life had damaged something that was supposed to be unstoppable. Inside the alien fleet, confusion spread. The aliens were not used to this kind of response. They had studied thousands of worlds. Most surrendered. Some fought with weapons. None had ever chosen pure sacrifice as a weapon. The impact did more than cause physical damage. It sent a signal through the alien network, a kind of shock they did not understand. Their technology was designed to predict fear, survival, and logic. It could not predict a species willing to destroy itself to protect its freedom. Minutes passed, then hours. The alien ship slowly began to move away from Earth. Another message came, different from the first one. The voice sounded less certain now. Humanity has demonstrated an unacceptable variable. Contact will cease. By one, the ships vanished into space. Earth was saved, but the cost was heavy. Elias Carter never came back. His ship was gone, his body lost in the explosion. There was no grave to visit, no body to bury. Only the memory remained. In the days that followed, the world changed. Countries that once argued now spoke to each other with new respect. People realized how close they had come to losing everything. Streets filled with quiet gatherings, candles and tears. Children learned Elias's name in school. Artists painted the moment of impact. Writers tried to explain the feeling of those 30 seconds, but no words were ever enough. Scientists studied the alien wreckage that fell into the ocean. It brought new knowledge, new energy sources, and new questions. But the greatest lesson was not in the technology, it was in the choice that was made. Humanity understood something important that day. Strength is not only about weapons or numbers. Sometimes, strength is about the courage to say no, even when fear tells you to give up. Years later, when humans finally built ships that could travel to the stars, they carried the story of Elias with them. They told it as a warning and as a promise. A warning that humans would not be controlled by threats, a promise that they would always choose their own future, no matter the cost. Some people believe the aliens will return one day. Maybe they will come with peace, maybe with fear. No one knows, but everyone knows this. If they come again and ask for surrender, humanity will remember those 30 seconds. They will remember the small ship. They will remember the impact, and they will remember that freedom was once protected by a single human choice.